This is just a preliminary scan where we're using the AP820-5, and this is a 5 mm depth of field and a 4 mm, and we're looking at these two pieces of gravel. And I thought I would just start with this smaller line just to give you an idea of some of the accuracy that we can achieve. And I've got it on a little linear slide so that I can move it back and forth. And what we're trying to do is just show that the color is not going to be a problem for this application. And here you can see I'm right over the white piece of gravel, right over that black dot. And as you can see, I'm getting very good data. I'm not showing anything, giving it any color problems at all. And let's just, and same on the dark, right over here, I'm over the black dot right here also. So as you can see, the signals look very good on a laser line. We're going to try a larger one in a minute just to show you. And let's also take a look at some 3D data. And what we're going to do is here we're going to build a real-time model of this gravel just to give you an idea. And so as you can see, we're not seeing any, this is just a little area where it felt, where it goes in between the two pieces of gravel down here. But as you can see, we're getting very good texture, very good measurements on this. This sort of surface isn't going to be a problem. And as we go over, let's put it on live data. And so right here is that I'm right on the black dot here. And you can see we're not getting any problems. And if I go over to the darker one here, we're also not getting any problems on this. So just a quick example. Now we'll switch to a larger laser and take a look at the measurement. We've switched out a laser to a bigger laser. This is the AP820-120 with 120 mm depth of field and a 60 mm laser line, which is still too big for this application. But until we get the smaller line in, I thought it'd be a good start to go ahead and take a look at it. And so now with this larger range, we should be able to make these measurements of the total part. And here you can see we've got the table. And as I move up onto the stone, you can see I'm getting very good profiles. Right here is across that black area. And the black dot is approximately right here. You can see where I'm touching. So that's the black dot, and we're not getting any problems making that measurement. And as we go across it, we're still getting very good measurements. The only issue is right now you can see the laser line. We're going to fall off the back of this part, and that's where you get into where we call it clipped, where the camera over here can't see at an angle. And of course, then as we get out of that shadow area, now we're back on the table, and now we're looking at the dark target. And once again, you can see it's fairly flat, and right there's the black area. And of course, we're moving across there, we're getting clipped again. So let's go ahead and take. We can kind of blow that up and so you're seeing the pixels going across it. And once again, this is the 120 model, so the 40 model will have 3 times the resolution and the accuracy. Let's go ahead and put this into 3D mode. And let's look at some live data here as we scan across it. And so you can see that as we're building this model, getting very good data. These little green spots are just where we're getting clipped here, as you can see. And now we're going over the darker target. And you can see with with pretty rudimentary fixturing, we are still getting very good data on this. So let's put it in static points. And we'll go ahead and save this data so you can take a look at it. But as you can see, as we zoom that up, we're not getting that color problem And let's just put it back in live mode. So right here's the black spot on there, and then here's on the other part. And you're not seeing any sort of artifact or bad signal from this. So we're just going to disconnect. We're going to save this as our, so we're going to save the data file as a 120 rock. And then we're going to export it also in a TXT file. And let's also do it in a CSV file. So just a quick first start at this example, then we're going to go ahead and use the smaller laser and see what the data looks like using one that's about 3 times more accurate.